Jada Emperor checking in once again. Y'all already know what time it is. Another free game topic. Why they question your beliefs. So this is another video for the chosen ones, the ones who understand, the ones who already know that they are just different. But why do they question your beliefs, chosen one? The number one reason why is because it's a projection. They question their own beliefs and they're throwing darts out. They're throwing out hooks, trying to find anything to prove or disprove what they may or may not believe. But for you, you know what you believe. If you are a believer in God, or you could even be a Christian, but whatever your belief may be, you're sure on it. Now, the reason we can relate to these type people who may question their own beliefs is because we've all been there once upon a time. There's been a time when I questioned Christianity. And when I did, I started to discover truths. And that's what led me to being spiritual. I realized, okay, religion is not for me based off my background, my bloodline, and what I've been through. But you can be spiritual and still believe in God. A lot of people don't know or think that, but that's what spirituality is all about. The reason why people question your beliefs is because they may believe in something opposite of what you believe in. Therefore, they want to either attack you, they also want to project onto you, they also want to make you doubt your own beliefs. It's almost like the enemy working against you. And these people will openly admit that they represent the other side. They will openly admit that they don't believe in certain things that you believe in. It gets to a point to where it's like only people of the same beliefs can judge each other, but we have people with different beliefs judging each other. But what you don't realize is yin and yang. The reason why we are humans is because no one is perfect. We came to this world to sort out our problems, learn, and evolve. Some of us have been here before. Some of us, this is our first time here. With that being said, the reason why people question your beliefs is because not only do they work for the other side, they still low key believe in what you believe in. Think about it. If someone had a certain belief and they were comfortable in that belief, they found peace in that belief, why would they be so worked out about what you believe in, what you call your God, what you worship, how you pray, meditate, or talk to God? That's a personal experience, right? So, with that being said, they question this and they question your beliefs because they low key still believe in what you believe in, but they don't have enough proof yet. Proof. There's a siren going on in the background. That could be confirmation. But quick story time. I grew up Christian, as you know, and coming from a Christian background, as I got older, turning into my teens, I want to say about 15, 16, I was a full blown teenager, and I was able to tell my parents, my mom specifically, "Hey, mom, I ain't going to church." You know, I had that deep voice. I was already 6 foot, so it wasn't nothing she could tell me. I was living life on my own. I was pretty much grown. But I noticed one thing when I grew up Christian. My granny was a devoted Christian. She went to church every Sunday and paid tithes. My grandpa, he was a believer in God. He would often read the Bible when he woke up and every night before bed, but he never talked about his beliefs. He never mentioned or claimed to be a Christian. Neither did he ever go to church. But he did do one thing in particular. He always read that Bible and he always gave my grandmother money when she went to church for tithes to support her beliefs and what she was doing. You know, she went to church. She was a devout Christian. She was part of a Christian community, part of her church. So he would also give her his portion of tithes to support her on her journey on what she was doing. And he continued to do his thing and continue to read the Bible. And I asked him one time, "Grandpa, Papa," I call him Papa, "why don't you go to church?" And he responded, "You don't need to go to church to worship God." And I was a kid hearing this information. I really didn't know what he meant because I also lacked the understanding of God at that time too. I was just a young man, but that stuck with me the rest of my life. And I just wanted to share that with y'all. I may come back with a part 2 on this video. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Jada Emperor checking out. Peace.